Hi, my name is Carly with Laughing Daisy Co., and today I'm going to teach you how to do the fan and V-stitch. This is a really pretty stitch. I love how it looks. One nice thing about it is that it's really easy to just kind of add on to the end of anything. It's also looks a little bit more defined once you go ahead and block your project at the end. But I really love it. I think it's really pretty. It's pretty that way. It's pretty down if you have it at the bottom of something. But that's the fan and V-stitch. All right, so a couple of things to note. So first off, you're going to start this stitch off with multiples of 8. And then you're going to add 1 and then 1 additional chain for your foundation chain. So for this one, I did 24 chains across and then 1 and 1 more for my foundation chain. And that's how you start this stitch right here. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to do a single crochet into the second chain from your hook. Then you'll skip 3 chains. You can see my 3 chains down here. 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to work 9 double crochets into that third chain. Then you're going to skip 1, 2, 3 more chains and do a single crochet. Then you'll skip 1, 2, 3, do 9 double crochets into this space right here, this 4th space chain. Then we're going to skip 3 more chains, single crochet, skip 3 chains, 9 double crochets into that 4th one, skip 3 chains, single crochet into the last one. And then you'll turn. And that is where we pick up. All right, so the first thing that you're going to do once you turn is you're going to go ahead and do 3 chains. So chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Then you're going to do a double crochet into that first single crochet space, that first stitch. Next, you're going to chain 5. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. After you've got your chain 5, you're going to go ahead and skip this entire fan and go into this space right here, into the next stitch after your 9 double crochets. You're going to go ahead and do what's called a V-stitch, where we're going to double crochet into that space. Then you're going to chain 1 and then double crochet into the same space you were working with that first double crochet. And that's the V-stitch. You can see it makes a little V. Then we're going to chain 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skip the next one, and we're going to do another V-stitch. So double crochet, just like that. And then we're going to chain 1, and then we'll double crochet again. Then we've got one more batch. Sorry, my skein is just a little tight. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip my fan, and we're going to go ahead and double crochet into that last space. Just like that. And then we're going to do one more double crochet into that last space. Just like that. There you go. So you end up with these kind of weird little chains. We'll connect those to the fans the next time we go across. So we're going to go ahead and we'll chain and then we'll turn. So we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we'll turn. Some people like to turn and then chain. I like to chain and then turn. This chain 3 counts as a double crochet. We're going to do 4 double crochets into that space in addition to the chain 3. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so we've got basically just a side fan again. This is just going to end the row or start the row, depending on your perspective, I guess. Let me pull that back through. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, so you've got your 4 double crochets. Then you're going to go 5 double crochets on your fan in, and you're going to do a single crochet making sure to get this on top of your loop. And you want to make sure that this little band is on top of your hook and that you're single crocheting over it so that you're picking it up, right? So we do a single crochet in that 5th one and see how I pick that up. Now it's connected. Next, we're going to do 9 double crochets into, there we go, just like that, into the chain space of our V-stitch. So we've got 1, this is number 2, then we'll do number 3, and number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so I've got my next fan. Don't they look so pretty? Then I'm going to count 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in on my fan, and I'm going to do a single crochet, making sure that I get this little band on top of my hook as well. So I am enclosing that and attaching it to my fan. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do 9 double crochets into the next V-stitch chain space right there. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's number 6, 7, oops, 8, and 9. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and we will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go back into this space and we're going to do another single crochet, making sure that that little last row is connected into that. We want to make sure that we've got that single crochet in the 5th double crochet of the fan. Then we're going to do 5 double crochets into the turning chain. So we've got 1, 2 double crochets, 3, 4, just one more after this, and 5 into that turning chain. 5 double crochets into the turning chain. Then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and flip. Okay, so you might be saying, well, Carly, surely we're done. But the reason why there are additional rows that we'll just do one more row. The reason why we do additional rows is because on some rows we have these nice corners and on some rows we do not. So we'll go ahead and we'll do the next row really quick. We're going to skip these 5 double crochets and we're going to do a V-stitch. So we've got our double crochet, chain, and a double crochet. And then we're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. After we've got our chain 5, we're going to skip over this fan and we're going to do another V-stitch into this space right here. So we're going to double crochet into that space right there. And then we're going to chain 1 and do 1 additional double crochet. Then we will chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skip over the next one, and we'll do a V-stitch. Just that same V-stitch we've been doing, double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. After your V-stitch, you're going to go ahead and chain 1, 2, and then you're going to slip stitch, just like that, into that last stitch or the turning chain. And then we're going to go ahead and chain 1 and turn. We're going to single crochet over the slip stitch and double crochet there, just like that. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to do 9 double crochets into the chain space of this first V-stitch. And 9. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to count 5 in like we've been doing on our fan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do a single crochet, making sure we've got that little band from the previous row that we're single crocheting over the top of, because we don't want to miss that. It's going to keep our pattern nice and together. Then we will continue that across. We're going to go ahead and do 9 more double crochets into the next chain space. Then we'll do a single crochet after we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into our next fan, making sure to get that extra loop, that extra row connected in. Then we'll do 9 double crochets, and then I'll finish it off for you in just 1 second. Alright, so after you finish your last fan of the 9 double crochets into the chain of the V-stitch, you're going to go ahead and single crochet into the first of your chain 3 from the previous row, and that will finish your row out. So there is our stitch right there. I'm going to go ahead and pull that. There we go, so you can see. So that is the fan and V-stitch. It makes a really pretty lace effect. I really like it a lot. I think that, like I said before, I think that this stitch really shines once you've finished blocking. But it is really pretty and adds a lot of nice, delicate details, especially if you're working in a lighter weight yarn, such as DK or fingering yarn. It can turn out really, really pretty. So what questions do you have? Go ahead and leave them for me in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Happy making!